After closing, you'll walk away with a stack of paperwork, or more likely, a digital file. And it's easy to think, I'll just save this somewhere and deal with it later. But some of these documents are critical to your ownership, your finances, and even your ability to sell the property in the future. So today, I'm breaking down the 7 most important documents you should never lose and how to store them safely. First is your recorded deed. This is the document that proves you legally own the property. After closing, your title company records your deed with the county, and then you'll receive a recorded copy. This is not something you want to lose. You'll need it if you ever sell the property, if there's a dispute over ownership, or for certain legal or estate planning matters. Pro tip, you can always obtain another copy from the county, but having your original recorded version easily accessible saves time, money, and stress. The second important document we want to hold on to is a copy of our owner's title insurance policy. This is one of the most important protections you have as a homeowner. This policy protects your ownership rights against unknown liens, fraud, ownership disputes, and errors in the public records. Here's the key. If a title issue comes up in the future, this is the document you'll need to make a claim. Without it, you may not even realize you're covered, or you may not know who to contact to file that claim. At Legacy Title, we provide digital copies of your policy so you always have access, but you should still store it securely. Number 3 is your closing disclosure, or CD. This document breaks down all of your closing costs, who paid what, your loan terms, if you had a loan, taxes, fees, and prorations. So why is this important? Well, you'll need it for tax purposes, financial records, and when you eventually sell, you'll need this to understand your cost basis for calculating any of your taxes, such as capital gains tax. It's basically the financial snapshot of your transaction. Number 4 is the mortgage and your note. If you financed your home, you'll also have this important document, which is a mortgage and note. The note is your promise to repay the loan, and the mortgage secures the property as collateral. These documents outline your interest rate, your payment terms, and the lender's rights. While your lender usually keeps official records, you should absolutely keep your own copy for reference. Next, moving on to number 5, is the property transfer affidavit. In Michigan specifically, there's an important one that people forget, and that's our property transfer affidavit. This document is filed with the local assessor and helps establish tax values, ownership transfer details, and it's going to determine where all of those important bills from the municipality are sent to. If there's any questions about property taxes or uncapping, this document becomes very important. We also recommend that you hand deliver this document to your assessor and that you keep the copy that the assessor stamps, which serves as a sort of receipt showing that you filed this correctly in case there is an issue down the road. Next, our 6th most important document is a survey and a legal description. This defines exactly what land you own. It's especially important if you're doing something like installing a fence, adding a structure, or dealing with boundary questions. Even if you didn't get a full survey, your legal description is part of your title documents and worth keeping safe and on hand. Our last document is our homeowner's insurance policy. This protects the physical structure and your belongings. Keep this alongside your title documents so everything relating to your home is all in one safe place. So now, how do we store these safely? Well, let's talk about how we can protect these documents. Here's what we recommend. Keep digital copies in a secure, backed up location, not just your email inbox. Use a secure portal when it's available, like we provide at Legacy, so you have 24/7 access. You can also store physical copies, but make sure you keep them in a safe or a fireproof box. Never send sensitive documents over unsecured email. And most importantly, know where your documents are before you need them. Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you'll ever make, and protecting your documents is part of protecting that investment. If you ever need copies of your closing documents, have questions about what you've received, or want to make sure everything is in order, we're always here to help. At Legacy Title Agency, we focus on clear communication, secure document handling, and making sure you feel confident long after closing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a new homeowner. You might save them a lot of stress down the road, and we'll see you in the next video.